Well, the Avatar Legend of Aang movie got leaked. You know, the movie that every Avatar fan has been on the edge of their seat for. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think anyone saw this leak coming. Because it's not very often a multi-million-dollar project of this size gets leaked online. And a couple of days ago, as I'm making this, it was just a couple clips that got leaked. And as of last night, the entire movie was leaked on Twitter. Of all places. And I know for a fact that Paramount is panicking like crazy because they are still trying to take down the leaks. But it's too late. The full movie is all over the internet. And I'm not gonna be a liar, but I did also watch the leak. And all I can say about it is that this movie was freaking peak, bro. I genuinely felt like a kid again watching this movie. The animation was spectacular. And I know when the leaks first came out, people were skeptical, but nah, these visuals were breathtaking. And I wish I could have watched it in 4K. And the fight scenes, woo! Honestly, this might be a bit of a stretch, but these fight scenes were better than 75% of Legend of Korra, which isn't saying much. Not to get into spoilers, but Aang gets mollywopped, which is something that we don't see often in a fight scene in Avatar. Unless you're watching Legend of Korra. Oh, and the humor was good too. There's literally nothing bad I can say about this movie. It's honestly a 10 out of 10. And I know that's high praise, but this movie truly is spectacular. And I know you're probably wondering, what's the movie about? Not to get into spoilers, but to make a long story short, Aang is still haunted with the fact that he is truly the last airbender, and a group called the Denied, dumb name by the way, are looking for an ancient artifact that can give non-benders the ability to airbend. So, now it's up to Team Avatar to try to find it so it doesn't end up in the wrong hands. That's the best summary I can give without getting into spoilers. Now, one thing I do want to say is, as you can imagine, the voice actors are not the same from the original cast. I mean, it's been 20 years. But the new voice actors still do a good job, especially the voice of Aang. He put his entire soul into this movie, and that goes without saying. Now, for those of you that don't know, this movie originally was going to release in theaters, but then they decided to go straight to streaming, and it wasn't supposed to come out till another 6 months. But somehow, the entire movie was released because it was accidentally emailed to someone. And to that I say, how does one accidentally send a multi-million-dollar project in an email? Like, how do you do that? And I can't help but feel, if this came out in the movie theaters, like how it was supposed to originally, I feel as if this could have been avoided. But now everyone is scrambling to watch the leaked version of it online, which has already been reported to accumulate 10 million views in total on Twitter. The cat's out of the bag. But if the movie were to come out in theaters, then people would have been counting down the days to watch this movie because Avatar is a multi-generational thing that everyone of all ages enjoys. I mean, hell, even Netflix got in on the Avatar business with their live-action series. But I will say, this leak has really highlighted an ongoing problem. Because these streaming companies rather have people subscribe to their service to watch a straight-to-streaming movie versus the certainty of buying a movie ticket. Because they think of the people that will subscribe when the movie comes out, and after they get watching it, they'll be like, I wonder what other movie or show the streaming platform offers. Or they think, I wonder what other movie or show this streaming platform offers. I might as well not cancel it. Or the alternative is that they'll have multiple people sign up for free trials and then people forget about canceling it. Or people never do because they don't feel like doing it because they're too lazy. It's a shame though, because after COVID, a lot of streaming services thought they could replace the movie theater business and save more money with straight to streaming so they don't have to split the profit with the theaters. But this leak proved that you can't replace the movie theater business or experience no matter how hard you try. It's a shame though, because I can bet your sweet Bippy that if this movie came out, it would have been a packed theater, especially by word of mouth because of how good this movie was. I know for a fact the theaters would have been packed. Now, since the leak, even the living rooms at home will be empty for whenever this movie drops now. I'm not saying to go pirate the movie, and no, I don't have the link. But studios shouldn't be surprised if a straight-to-streaming movie gets leaked and people go out of their way to watch it for free than to buy a subscription. I mean, are you guys gonna wait till it comes out or not? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, see you at the next one. You heard me?